You know, sometimes the most profound messages come from the most unexpected places. Today, we're going to explore this really beautiful prayer that was captured live on a radio show on Christmas Eve. It's this incredibly heartfelt wish for the world, spoken in Italian, but the emotion behind it, well, that needs no translation at all.
Now, before we even hear the prayer itself, this is the simple, beautiful summary that the speaker's wife gave right after he spoke. It just perfectly captures the core message we're about to unpack: a wish for joy, for peace, and for a love that can only come from, as she puts it, the one above. So let's set the scene. Picture this. It's Christmas Eve. A woman named Mary calls into a radio show. And the host, knowing her husband speaks this beautiful Italian, asks if he'd be willing to share a holiday wish with the audience in his native language. He agrees, and what happens next is completely unscripted, completely from the heart. Okay, let's listen to the prayer together now. And even if you don't understand a single word of Italian, just listen to the sound of his voice. The passion, the urgency, the hope, it really tells a story all its own.
Per le feste natalizie, mi comprende che dico io? Ma io auguro che questo Natale, nel momento che ci troviamo nel mondo, dovrebbe essere l'unico nel mondo che potrebbe portare la pace nel mondo intero, perché tutto quello che sta succedendo nel mondo nessuno può concepire, semplicemente una volontà. La volontà è di Gesù Cristo, del nostro Gesù Cristo di oggi, che possa portare la pace nel mondo. Io credo che l'America non ha bisogno di nessuna risorsa nel mondo, ha di bisogno semplicemente una pace onesta, una pace con la pace che Cristo domanda, pace nel mondo. Auguri a voi e l'opportunità che mi avete dato per dire due parole stasera. Benedico il mondo intero nel nome di Cristo. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Can you tell me what that means, Frank? Hello, can you tell me what that means, Mary?
Yes, it does.
Huh?
He says he wishes you all the joy and peace and love. The only one that could bring us peace is the one above.
Uh-huh.
It's our Lord.
That's beautiful. It goes double for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary, and thank Frank very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I hope all the Italian friends are listening.
I'm sure they are.
Okay, dear.
Okay?
I hope Bobby is listening.
Wow, you can just feel the conviction in his voice, can't you? It's so powerful. But of course, that leaves us with the big question. What did he actually say? What were the words behind that incredible emotion? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out. All right, let's get into it and unpack that message. We're going to go through his prayer line by line, translating it from Italian to English to really reveal all the layers of meaning in this spontaneous wish for the world. Okay, so he begins with this really powerful opening statement, and it's all about this specific moment in time. So he's not just wishing for peace in some vague, general way. He says, I wish that this Christmas could bring peace to the entire world. He sees this moment, right now, as this critical fork in the road, a chance, a decisive moment to turn away from conflict and towards something so much better. And then he explains why this moment is so critical, why this prayer is so urgent. He's saying that everything that's happening in the world is just beyond our ability to comprehend. It's too chaotic, too complex. And because of that, he argues, it requires simply one will. That will is Jesus. It's like he's saying our human solutions have fallen short, and the only answer left is a higher power. Next, he does something really interesting.
He pivots to speak directly about his adopted homeland, America, and what he believes its greatest need truly is.
I mean, just think about this statement for a second. It's so striking. He says, I believe that America does not need any resources. It simply needs a peace, an honest peace. He's suggesting a fundamental shift in priorities, away from the constant pursuit of material things and towards something much more profound.
So what exactly does he mean by una pace onesta, an honest peace? Well, this isn't just about ceasefires or treaties. It's not just the absence of conflict. He's talking about a peace that is genuine, that is just, that is true, right down to its very core. It's a peace with integrity.
And he doesn't leave us guessing. He immediately clarifies the source, the blueprint, for this honest peace.
He says it has to be a peace with the peace that Christ demands for the world. So he's framing this whole thing not as a political suggestion or a good idea, but as a divine mandate. And that gives his wish this incredible weight, this incredible urgency.
And then he concludes his prayer, shifting his focus from this huge global plea right back to a very personal blessing for the hosts and for everyone listening.
He ends with, "Best wishes to you, I bless the entire world in the name of Christ." It's such a beautiful bookend to the whole thing, isn't it? He starts with this massive wish for the entire world, and he ends by personally blessing it and thanking the hosts for giving him the chance to share his heart.
So now that we've translated all the individual lines, let's step back for a second and look at the complete picture. What's the real core message at the heart of this impromptu prayer? When you put all the pieces together, you can really see four key themes emerge. First, he sees this as a decisive moment for change. Second, he issues this profound call for honest peace. Then, he makes that bold claim for peace over resources. And finally, it all culminates in a blessing for the world. Each one just builds on the last to create one incredibly powerful message. It's really amazing when you think about the journey of this message. I mean, it began as a simple request from a radio host on Christmas Eve, but in just a matter of seconds, it transformed into something so much bigger.
And this is the heart of it right here. He didn't just wish his family or his friends a Merry Christmas. He seized that moment and extended his deepest, most heartfelt wish for peace to every single person on the planet. What an incredible act of generosity and spirit.
So, as we wrap up, what's the most important takeaway here? For me, it all comes back to one specific word he used right near the beginning: will.
Remember, he argued that the world's problems are just too big for us to figure out, and what's really needed is a singular will for peace. His prayer was his expression of that will. And that leaves all of us with a final, really thought-provoking question. If you had the world's attention for just one moment, what is the one wish you would share?